Hello, hello, for whoever is watching the stream today for our Minecraft Bedwars internal scrimmages. Welcome. This is normally producer Mike or Coach Mike for all the players that know me around XP League. Commentating on today's games slash matches because we are currently in the need of shoutcasters that are available. So, anyways. Today is going to be a little bit interesting since we do have some weird formatted scrimmages set up. We are actually missing two players from our rosters, and we have three rosters of four members each, so 12 normally total. So the question that me and Coach Greg were trying to figure out is, hey, how are we going to try to make a scrimmage that has our teams being able to have an efficient practice, right? Because at the moment, our third team only has three members. Our second team has the full four, and our first team is only three as well. So we came up with an interesting solution of having a 4v4 v1v1. I'm gonna say that again, just so that we're all clear here. It's a 4v4 v1 v1. So the strategy is Team Green and Team White are going to be playing against each other in a full 4v4 format. One of our Team Navy members is going to be subbing in as the fourth player for Team Green. And then the two remaining members of Team Navy are actually going to act as a very interesting addition to the game, almost like individual disruptors to kind of, as the name suggests, disrupt the flow of each individual team's progress when it comes to their defense or their offensive plan. Basically, we have Wells and Connor separating off into, just completely solo players in the game. And each of them will target one specific team. In this case, it would be Connor against, I believe, it could be Team Green or Team White, and then vice versa with Wells. And their whole job is to practice their rush and really get their offensive plan down, since we're trying to switch things up a little bit for this coming season with Team Navy. But yeah, that's going to be an interesting show, and we're going to see how things go down. Key things I want to definitely notice about is that Team Green and Team White have really only started as of late finding that offensive pressure that we've been training them to get comfortable with, since initially, a little new to the game or trying to get used to the strategies. We play a little bit more defensively. We try to play, we try to be a little bit more careful. But Team White has grown lots of confidence since then and has been able to execute some pretty good plays that we haven't been able to do prior. So I think today is the day to experiment some of that. Whereas for Team Green, we have a lot of great players, a lot of them a little bit new to our overall strategies. So I'm really curious to see how implementing that, especially with a Team Navy member filling in as their fourth, would spice things up a little. But I think I am still waiting on the go ahead for Coach Greg to let me know that we are good to go for our match, and it seems like he's about to come in and say that. Okay, we are good to go. They are already jumping into the match, so now it is just my job as spectator and caster and producer today to make sure that I am logged into the match. So give me 1 second. Don't mind the silence. I'm just gonna be honestly yapping throughout this to make sure that it's not awkward, or I hope I'm not making it awkward. All right. I definitely messed that command up. So yeah, I'm just trying to spectate one of our players to make sure that we can get into their game, and it looks like we're into the game. So let's go ahead and take a look at what is happening. I see the world still generating. All good, all good. And just to make sure that there's actually sound. Okay, there is sound. I forgot there's just no music. But anyways, let's look at the status of the game. So currently there is, it looks like Team White is going to be the blue team, and Team Green is going to be working as the yellow team with Royal Enderman, which is going to be Wells, Frisco Falcons 5, which I believe is going to be Connor, playing in their own individual planning. So right now, we are at the point in the game where right at the start, they're just trying to gather the resources. Everyone, ow, whoa, what is that? Someone fell off the map already. Okay, this is a spicy start. We're just trying to get our emeralds all secured. I do not know who has a pickup priority this time round, but I'm just gonna wing it. It's kind of funny since blue and yellow, the two teams of four are trying to get their resources, but based on pickup priority, who knows? Connor or Wells might just yank it out of them and give them already a harder I give them a hard deficit. I have no clue. I'm definitely curious how this is going to play out. But let's go ahead and find everyone else that's probably at the diamond generators. There's nothing here. Okay, never mind. Past that, past that. Okay. Looks like Starship has just acquired a few pieces of diamonds over there at their diamond generator. And another few just spawned. So maybe they'll come back. And let's see what's going on here. This is, I believe, red. Yeah, the bridge color, duh. Red team's base is right here. That is Connor, probably just getting some upgrades since he was able to, acquire some resources. Let's see. Oops, my bad there. Man, doing triple duty on this stream is gonna be interesting. And looks like here Frisco Falcon 7, which is gonna be, I believe that is Brady or John. I have no clue at this rate, but Frisco Falcon 7 is able to acquire some diamonds and is currently just chilling out, probably getting a scope of what's going on over there at the red base, even though there's nothing. There's nothing right now. Let's move on and see what else is going on. Let me fix this microphone, man. So for anyone that's watching this, if you're interested in wanting to learn how to shoutcast for some of our games, we are looking for a shoutcaster. So, feel free to send a message or call us, because I need some help. I am casting and I am spectating. I'm doing everything today. Help me. Okay. So it's still gonna be a while. We're at Emerald 2s, and it's still 2 minutes and 20 seconds till we even move on to the next portion of the game. So it really is one of those games where there's a lot of extra downtime in the beginning, and for any newcomers to Minecraft, Bedwars, in the XP League format, here's how we break it down normally. So typical Bed Wars matches, normally there is no grace period in the beginning of a match. They go straight into picking up the resources, going for upgrades, and PvP. That's the key thing. PvP immediately starts, and a team can get eliminated really early into the game. However, with XP League, right, we try to prioritize proper planning and making sure that everyone has a chance to kind of be able to build up their resources and build up the equipment that they need to play out the game confidently before PvP starts. So normally there's a grace period of 6 minutes of them being able to collect resources, no PvP, and simple rules like you can't break the bridge of the enemy team. So in this case, let's say yellow team right here, which is Axolotl. I don't know who Axolotl is, but let's say Axolotl right here tries to break some blocks from this red bridge. They cannot do that. They obviously can't hit each other pre-PvP, so the pre-6 minutes is up. And they cannot, I believe... There's a few more rules to it. It really isn't that complicated. It's just a few deviations from the normal Bed Wars format to make sure that everyone's able to formulate plans and talk to their teammates, and Royal Enderman is dead. What happened there? That is crazy work. But yeah, there's just a few different interpretations of the rules, but so far it makes a very fair, a competitive environment, gives everyone the time to really hone in on their communication skills and their strategizing, and that's what we prioritize here, right? Now, granted, some of our players are mechanically cracked, but game knowledge first is what we would like to say. Okay, there's really nothing else I can really cast here. This is the beauty of Bed Wars. I wish I had a co-caster, but let's see what blue team is up to up here. Creating some... I'm curious. I'm just gonna stay on blue team for a second, figure out what they're doing. I think honestly they're just decorating. Correct me if I'm. And someone fell. Someone fell. And oh, PvP has started. That's why. That's why things are going completely violent. Okay, it looks like Royal Enderman here is trying to go up onto the blue base and see if he can try to make a play here. The individual play and rush. The pop-up towers are up here. He's trying to whoa, 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 whoa. He's trying to back it up a little bit and backtrack with the bridge. And Warden fell off with the saving grace of the rescue platforms. And Royal Enderman has been eliminated. Honestly, not a bad start to it. I do I do like the bravery of just jumping down there with the pop-up tower immediately. And hey, you know what? I like it. Very early engage, but he wasn't able to penetrate the bed defense immediately. It looks like blue team's already spotted them way beforehand. So it's okay. Good first rush. We love it. The Warden got roasted by Starship. Whoa, there's more combat right here. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, but red team is starting to pull. Wait, that is Connor. Yikes. Connor just pulled up on Starship over here. Yikes. Or Ethan. Ooh, great, great knockback from Frisco Falcons 3, eliminating Connor, currently from the match. He's going to be respawning here shortly. Let's see what the status is for Yellow Team in general. A lot of stuff already went down with Starship getting, or trying to have a little bit of a fighting session with, I believe it was the Warden. Or might have been someone else on the blue team, but then completely getting yanked by red team. Royal Enderman has been eliminated once again from blue team Frisco Falcons 8. That's okay. So, like me and Coach Greg agreed on, Royal Enderman here and then Frisco Falcons 5, which is going to be Connor. They're both doing their job and completely just going back to back and just disrupting, just completely trying to fight. That is their goal, right? Is just to perfect their individual rushes, because by the time they all reconvene together and try to go for the double rush, it's just going to be even stronger than what they're doing right now. Frisco Falcons 5, which again, I keep saying Connor. I'm just going to say Frisco Falcons 5. Is going for a rush on yellow team. He's trying to go for break the glass, but it looks like they responded to them very quickly. 7 hearts still remaining, and he gets out relatively scot-free. Good awareness from the yellow team, making sure that he doesn't get an easy pick of the bed right up the front. But let's see what's going on over at blue this time. Wells completely gets destroyed from the fireball defense from blue team. Good job on them. Good job. Good job. I'm proud. Let's see over here. Looks like blue team is trying to repair their bridges. Maybe not, actually. I don't know. Honestly, this is going to be a very interesting match overall because of the addition of the the solo disruptors, which is going to be Royal Enderman and Frisco Falcons 5. It's a lot of extra pressure to worry about the enemy team, but on top of that, right, our two solo players are very aggressive by nature. Team Navy's strategy is always to really kind of dominate in the early game. So when this is happening, I mean, I don't blame blue and yellow team to have to stay focused and make sure they don't just get down randomly. But Frisco Falcon 7 being struck down by Royal Enderman is kind of a big blow. And he puts up the pop-up tower to just block off the entrance, but Starship still manages to jump across. Going for the PvP. Starship, I think, might have not... No! Okay, that's a good point. Wells is wrong. I forgot. So, yeah, for in this case, yeah, it was red team and light green. They only have one opponent that they're supposed to be targeting at all times, right? I think that was just probably pure instinct from Wells to try to defend himself there. But yeah, he's not supposed to be targeting the yellow team, it seems like. That's going to be Connor's job. So in this case, a little mistake. It happens, right? This is already a very interesting arrangement that we're going for. But Royal Enderman, as a reminder, is supposed to be targeting blue team only. Whereas Frisco Falcons 5 is supposed to be... It looks like they're still trying to understand. I don't know what's going on, but it looks like Royal Enderman is still taking the fight to Starship anyways. Oh, and he... Ouch. Okay, so I'm quite confused on who's actually supposed to target who. This might be a situation where I have to confirm with Coach Greg on who's targeting who because yeah, let's see what's going on for everyone else. No one's here in red base. Where did everyone go? Actually, you know what? This is why we have the teleport tool. Let's go to the ward and see what's going on. Oops. There we go. I moved the microphone. The warden is currently collecting some materials, and pretty much the rest of blue team is back at blue base, uh, trying to just prepare for the next defense. But I'm curious to see when are they gonna make their move going forward to try to, go for the push on yellow team because really that's their number one op right now is trying to go for the yellow team. But they're so concerned of either red or green players, initiations to try to go for their bed. But I spoke too soon because now yellow team is trying to go for a slow advance on blue team's base, but it seems like Axolotl actually has been eliminated by Frisco Falcons 8. So good defense on blue team's part, and they're still trying to go for it, but it's a little bit of a tough spot. Starship tries to go for a bridge egg over, but Master Lane. Oh, it looks like Lane is aware of what Starship's trying to do and is trying to push him off from the defense. He is trying to go for the Warden completely cleans up for the kill. Honestly, good attempt on yellow team's part, but that was a very tough situation, right? Blue team was really prepared for the defense, but again, it doesn't really matter unless right they try to go for the elims once bed destroys. We have 4 minutes till that, but until then, it's really anyone's game. Yellow team and or yellow team and blue team are trying to play this very patiently. Don't know what the strategy is here. Looks like Connor over here is trying to collect some emeralds real quick, whereas blue team over here is trying to recover from the engage they just had. Let's see what else is going on here. So yellow team is doing the same thing. They're trying to kind of recover from what just happened and try to do a reset on the defense. And they got 2 iron golems already walking out, but there isn't an engagement happening yet. So for anyone in my watching this that is not too familiar with the Minecraft Bedwars items as a whole, from what I remember from my players is that iron golems, or in this case, they're also called dream defenders. The glass is disappearing. That's great. But Dream Defender slash Iron Golems actually don't last infinitely once placed down. They do have a timer ticking, and they're gonna despawn at one point, right? So it's one of those situations where yeah, you can place them a little bit prior to prepare for the defense or for offensive sake too. But typically you don't want to place them way too early because that's the extra time ticking that that could have been used to really provide strong defense for the team. Anyways, let's see what's going on for the other side since it seems like right now. And I missed it because right now, Wells, Royal Enderman got eliminated. Yikes. He's probably trying to go for a good offensive pressure over there. They still haven't been able to rebuild the bridge on blue side to try to get across, which in this case, it looks like the Warden decided to use a rescue platform to just even get across. I don't know. It's anyone's game at this point. I have no clue what the timing is going to be for them to try to go for an engage. Let's see. In this case, let's see where everyone else is at right now. Frisco Falcons 5. Let's look what Connor's up to at the moment. So Connor is he's waiting behind an emerald generator. It looks like Starship actually saw him. Good deflect on the fireball, and it's a pure PvP combat, and it looks like Starship was able to secure the kill there. Honestly, good attempt on the duel there, but whoa, there's just a lot of stuff going down. But it looks like Lane gets blown out of the map by Starship, and Starship just spamming the fireballs and completely destroying the wool defense. There's a little bit of lag going on right now, but it looks like Royal Enderman's here too with Starship going in the side. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, it looks like there is a trade of members in the team, and Starship is still here trying to apply pressure with Axolotl following behind. Axolotl does get eliminated here. Starship is still running around, kind of giving them a blue team that scare that, oh my god, there's still one more person here at the base. Oh my god, Starship is still going. He's still going. He hasn't stopped. Wait, he's going back for a full circle. Let's see if he's able to get in there. No! Frisco Falcons 8 was able to disrupt him in time. But I think he's not even going for the PvP. He's just trying to go for the bed. Oh! Good try from Starship. But it looks like all blue team members immediately said, hey, we gotta go now. We gotta go immediately. Get Starship out of here, and then we can finally rest and reset a bit. But it doesn't really matter anyways, because beds are destroyed. So now it's anyone's game. It's gonna be smart positioning and smart coordination for when they need to go for the push. And it's really a lot of awareness to make sure that they're not going to get fireballed or bowed off the map, right? Something is dying in a way such as that is very detrimental for the late game. And honestly, if I want to take the chance, I'd rather go for the chance of winning a pure, relatively even duel than me just getting fireballed off because I was standing too close to the edge, or just smart fireballs from whoever. So it's getting a little dicey here. I'm curious to see how this goes. Let's see what blue team is currently up to. So I was right. The blue blocks were really just for decoration. I honestly think that's what it was for. So yeah, probably for decoration. Let's see. Oop, I almost fell here. All good, all good, all good. Hmm. Nothing much really going on here. Let's look at the. Let's see what's his where is he at? Royal Enderman. Royal Enderman. Let's see what he's up to right now. He's also free. There's really nothing, folks. There's really nothing much to commentate at this situation because it's the late game, right? I feel like they're probably gonna aim for sudden death here and just try to wait and play the waiting game. But I'm not too sure. Oh, excuse me. I am yawning right now. I'm not too sure if Coach Greg wants them to play that and wants to go for the aggressive finish and making sure that they get eliminated. Especially since red, our blue and yellow team are still fully topped off, and we still have just one individual member for red and green team just walking around. And Royal Enderman here tries to go for a slick fireball on Starship, but it does not work. Oh, Starship getting shot down right now. Oh, someone fell. Oh, the warden fell. No. Okay, so blue team is currently down one player. And Starship just teleports back to the base in safety and, just trying to get a reset. Oh my goodness, that is not good for the blue team. That might have. Ouch. And, these things sort of happen, but that means that yellow team is in a good spot here, and red and light green. I'm not too sure what their next play is. Let's see. Let's see what's going on yellow team's end right here. Not really doing much on yellow team. You know what? I shouldn't have gone to them. Let's go with blue team. Let's see what they're up to currently. They're also trying to go for the reset here. Hmm. We're in an interesting spot. I'm not too sure what's gonna happen at this point. Let's see. You know what? This might be a situation where I'd probably want to hear some of their comms. So let me go ahead and just get an overview, top-down view of the map, and let's see if we can listen into some of the comms and give some context of what they're really up to and what they plan to do for the last phases of the game. Let's see here. let's see. I guess we can go ahead and check yellow team and see how things are going on their end. Okay, let's go ahead and. Oh my god. And the dragons have officially spawned. Oh my goodness. So we got we got a little bit of a inside look of what the comms were looking like, but it doesn't really matter at this at the current situation since game. Oh my goodness, late game has started and the dragons are just destroying the map. It's anyone's game. Oh no! Fall damage for red team. He's been Connor has been eliminated. Oh my goodness! But yellow team still has all 4 members available for the match, and it's honestly they're looking like they have the highest odds of winning this thing, unless for uh some reason that yellow team just all gets just annihilated from what is going on here? Where did Royal Enderman go? Oh, it's right there. He is bridging for his life. Oh my god, Dragon almost hit him there twice. I am scared for this man. I am scared, but he's still going. Dragons are clear as of right now, I believe. Yeah. Royal Enderman here is just going for pure height, but the dragons are running a little too close to him. I am scared for this guy. I'm scared. Well, let's quickly look in to see what's blue team's up to. They only have 1 member of blue team left, and they're doing the same thing. They're just hoping and praying that the dragon's not gonna go after them. Oh my goodness, they're looking at each other. The fireball to blue team. Oh, and he saves himself with the rescue platform. Oh no, and oh no, no, was that a fireball? Oh my god, that was a fireball. So now it's just Wells and then the entirety of yellow team here left. The only way this is going to go into his favor is for some odd reason the dragon goes for yellow team right now and just annihilates them. Destroys their portion of the map and they all fall off. But I don't know about that. I feel like Wells just going to have to make the play here somehow. It looks like Starship here is trying to go for the hero play and get rid of the bridge egg straight into Wells. Oh, but he got knocked by the dragon twice. The fireball from Royal Enderman is crazy. Oh no, but the dragon hits him as well. What is it? What is going on right now? Oh my god. 2 people from yellow team has been eliminated. Wells is still walking around for for Mission Impossible. That is crazy. There's one person for each team left. Frisco Falcons 3 is looking at Royal Enderman right now with the fireball. Does he have anything to save him? No! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Wow. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I am shook at what just happened in the game. I really wish I had an instant replay for that moment, but man, I really thought that they were gonna be. I really thought that they were gonna be in a good spot there. I don't know. Honestly, well played on. What is it? I believe it was the blue. I have no clue anymore. I just well played on eliminating Wells because I really thought he was gonna go for the Miracle Mile run of pure comeback. But they're currently trying to reset the lobby and go for another round of this. But let me just say, what a wild ending to that match. But anyways, we'll be right back as we try to set the lobby up for the next game. So give us a few minutes, and we'll be back shortly. Okay. I am back. It is producer Mike, Coach Mike once again. And Coach Greg and Coach The Hedge just had a quick recap session on the match, right? To kind of go over a little bit of how things went and things that we need to improve. Uh, One of the main focuses of the match format that we, conjured up kind of last second due to the attendance issue was really for them to have a way to practice what they need to be able to pull off in the real matches in our upcoming season without the fear of a consequence coming along with it. What I mean by that specifically is in terms of their bed, right? Uh, some of the things that we need to work on with blue and yellow team, right, is to just be a little bit more offensive, right? The whole idea is, balance in between being able to defend their base and do that, but we want to make sure that they're able to also confidently go out there and go for the attacks on their own in their opponent's bases and have some pretty clean rushes overall. As for our two solo players, which is Royal Enderman and Frisco Falcons 5, Connor and is going to be Wells and Connor, they don't really have anything to worry about. There's nothing for them to lose in terms of these games. We're really trying to push them to go and experiment rushes with no danger for their bases to get destroyed. If I didn't mention that earlier in the stream, their beds are not allowed to be rushed by the opposing teams. So they can infinitely respawn until obviously, the end game, but they can retry their rushing tactic over and over again, right? Because at some point they got to be able to maybe solo rush at some point. Even though the dual rushes is what we're really going to be capitalizing on, they need to be able to sustain themselves and maybe even make the miracle play just from, by chance. Because I've seen that happen before, especially on Connor's end. I've seen him go pull off some ridiculous solo rushes and evening out the odds, even if their team were at the deficit. So if all four members of Team Navy were able to pull that off, then they'd be in a very good spot for the upcoming season. So, yeah, this really is a no limits type of situation, and Coach Greg and Coach Hedge just really want to make sure that they are playing the next round very confidently and get some action going on. I was pretty stoked about what was happening. The only thing I did notice, technical note for myself, this is why we do these practices before the match. I am not too sure if the game audio was even heard throughout the stream, simply because I was not aware that it was muted, at least just now. So if it was muted and all you heard was my voiceover, especially when there were fireballs going off, that is my bad. I will definitely make note that I cannot do this three-person process by myself. So, again, as a reminder, if you are a shoutcaster or someone that wants to go into the production side and assist and, kind of be an extra helping hand, feel free to reach out to us because I can definitely need the help. I am trying. Anyways, let me check in and see what the state is, of the situation is for the next match. I feel like they're still kind of. Let me double check real quick. Actually, you know what? The best way to check is if we just go ahead and try spectating the players and see if there's something going on. It seems like there's already something going on. I am a funny guy because, there's been stuff going on and I wasn't aware of it. So let's go ahead and jump into it and see what is happening. All right, we got the top-down view. The world is loading, and we're back. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to drop straight down, high level with everyone. So, looks like Frisco Falcons 5. Oh, yeah, the teams are still exactly the same. So, yellow team and blue team, same exact members, as well as our solo players with the same colors. PvP has already started, so we actually skipped through all of the pre-PvP 6 minutes mark, and Royal Enderman immediately got eliminated from the Warden. And then it looks like Master Lane's actually eliminated by Frisco Falcons 5. A lot of combat going on right when PvP starts, which I love. I am here for the content. for all teams. Man, I'm a horrible cameraman. Oh my goodness. If for all teams, please make some clip-worthy plays because I would love to post it on our social media. And whoa, fireball. A yellow team member off Frisco Falcons 3 has been fireballed off. Clean fireball from Frisco Falcons 8. But now they're looking at each other, trying to make some plays here. Axolotl going for the invis play with a bridge egg on hand. Whoa, he jumps over him, and he's trying to run. Oh, no. It looks like he's still going. He's still going. His movement has not been stopped. 15 health, still going strong. He's trying to immediately just go for the bed break, but they were able to catch up way too fast. He's still going for it, and he finally drops to the ground with one more member of Team Blue also falling down with him. So, very interesting things that developed just now. Let's see what Frisco Falcons 5 is up to. He's chilling. He's mad chilling. Let's go back to not blue team. Sorry. Let's go to yellow team and see what's going on here. So Starship, getting some diamond resources. Looks like yellow team overall is still playing it a little bit on the slower side. Blue team really been the team to get into action. Oh, wait a minute. The Warden was trying to go for an invis play onto their base, but he's been caught last second. And wow, that bridge build is, or that trying to get height with those blocks pretty fast. He's up here on height. 4 hearts. I don't know if he's going to be able to make a play out of this, but, you know, he can prove me wrong. Fireball's being thrown, but one reflected up in the air. But sadly, I don't think this is going to be leaving an opening for the rest of the team. It's kind of a tough spot. It's either, you got to find a way to reset here, I believe. But he's got the Ender Pearl in hand. Looks like the Raptor is trying to go up right now and try to get the kill fast. Oh, good knockback with some damage on the Raptor, losing a few hearts in the process. Oh my goodness, this is a little bit crazy. Oh my goodness, what just happened here? Oh, what just happened here? Frisco Falcons 7 actually. Oh no, and he's just getting up on him so fast. Wow, it was a crazy move. You know what? Let's jump into some comms and see what's going on. I'm a little bit. Let's jump into some comms on, I believe, who's a Mr. Monkey's side, which is gonna be on the blue. Actually, yellow team. What am I doing? Yellow team. Let's see what's going on back there with them. Someone's microphone is going crazy. I don't know what's going on, but you heard it there for folks. It looks like the coaches are trying to get them to make some more aggressive plays in the process. Let's jump in to see what's going on with blue team side. Oh, Holden's been eliminated here. Okay, it looks like they're still in a good spot and not much going on right now. Let's see what Wells and Connor are up to. We'll get to hear some behind the scenes on their comms. So I was not aware that the context of their comms is that they were actually, they're actually in the same voice comms. So this is interesting here. The yellow team has been knocked out. Oh, the Raptor has been knocked out. Really not much comms going on between them two right now. It seems like they'll just let each other know what they're up to, but they still have their own missions, right? Their own teams to be focusing on. Oh no, Holden got caught out. Oh no, Royal Enderman going after him. All right, that's enough of the comms for now. But I forgot to mention that yellow team's bed has actually been destroyed real early on. By who? I am not too sure. Let's check the chat log real quick. By Frisco Falcons 5. Oh my goodness, Connor actually destroyed yellow team's bed early on. So now they're going to have to play a little bit careful since they want to equalize it out by the next 4.5 minutes. And Frisco Falcons 5 has been killed by a Holden. So, good defense. Get healed up pretty quick. And they got to play careful. In this case, yellow team's got to play a little bit together and make sure that we don't get picked out one by one. I'm specifically mentioning this since right now we do have a lot of players such as Holden, which is Axolotl, and Starship that do like to play a little bit more on the aggressive side, considering that they have the PvP skills for it. But if they get picked out now, they're not respawning for the rest of the game. So there's a lot at stake here. So if anything, they gotta chill. They gotta chill. Axolotl here with 20 hearts and a dream right in front of Royal Enderman. They're going to go for the PvP. Royal Enderman misses the jump. Oh, he's getting fireballed too from Frisco Falcons 3. Yellow team members are supporting their teammates. Was that a TNT sheep? It blew him up. Oh my goodness. That's wild. That's wild. That is wild. All right, let's see what's going on here. Royal Enderman has finally been eliminated, but at what cost? Yellow team has lost one member. But hold on. I just noticed blue team also lost their bed, and they're only at 2 members remaining. What is this development that's going on? Let's go get a closer look at what blue team's up to. But 2 members down. That's a tough blow. The way that they're going to have to play this is going to be interesting. If anything, they're going to have to rely on the Dragons and just by pure prayer and hope that they're going to be able to pull out a survival tactic win. The Warden's trying to get up height right now. Ooh, but the fireball gets him up in the bridge pretty safely, actually. Frisco Falcons 5 is still going for the fireball off, but... Oh, Frisco Falcons 5 is down. Good fireball from the Warden's side. Okay. Good hold there. Let's see what is going on right at center. The Raptor is trying to get some extra emeralds here. It looks like yellow team is in a pretty good spot. They try to go together now to make sure that none of their teammates get eliminated last second. So that's good. That's good. Let's see what Connor's game plan is now. He's probably trying to get some of his items back. Let's go for Royal Enderman. See what he's doing. Same thing here. Back at base. Frisco Falcons 5 on red. Oh, wait, what am I doing? First, sorry, what is it? Starship. Let's go to Starship. It's been a while. So he's back at base trying to get some resources and upgrades, it seems. And then Axolotl, which is Holden, and I believe Sebastian are in mid right now. Probably just trying to get the last few emeralds because they're about to spawn an extra batch in 12 seconds. But Royal Enderman drops down with the TNT sheep. He wasn't able to secure a kill here, but... Can he make it out of here? Probably not. It's looking a little doomed, ain't gonna lie. It's looking a little doomed. Okay, good defense on yellow team's part, being able to withhold the attack from Royal Enderman. Looks like they're trying to go for a push onto the blue team since they do have the numbers advantage. The Warden is just throwing an onslaught of fireballs. Axolotl inside their base right now with dropping a bunch of... Wait, is that a Dream Defender on their part? No, it is not. Oh my goodness. I don't even know whose Dream Defenders that is, but Holden living on 2 health. Warden at 17, but yep, it looks like it is blue team's Dream Defenders that are holding it down right now. And ouch, blue team has been eliminated. Wait, that actually might have been... Wow, I gotta get the context of what just happened in a few minutes, but Starship was able to get 2 elims out, and blue team is officially gone from the match. Now it's a 1v1v1. It is the most even thing I've ever seen. I think this is the remaining members left are actually all members of Team Navy. So we have Starship. We have we have Ethan, Connor, and Wells trying to go out and pull out for the win. 20 hearts on Starship. He's full health again, but he's trying to go for a knockback onto Connor, but he saves himself with the rescue platform. believe yes, he does have some blocks to. Why am I shaking? Oh, this is crazy. He does have some blocks to try to get back up, I believe. Maybe not actually. Oh, oh, TNT himself back up. Okay, all right, I like it. He's trying to go for our beds are finally destroyed. So now there's no safety of the respawn. It is a fair game on all sides. Royal Enderman coming back to his base, I believe, trying to get some last minute resources to go for some upgrades. Y'all, you two go for each. Starship is trying to. No, 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 no. See, for these sort of things, it happens. So let's see how it plays out. Frisco Falcons 5 is trying to get resources. Royal Enderman doing the same exact thing and preparing. And Starship hiding on a tree? Okay, I think I might have overheard Coach Greg, but I think they are planning to, by 2 minutes, have this whole thing finished instead of waiting out the entire sudden death, which is great. I do like that. Uh, wait. Okay, I thought my item just disappeared, Loki. I threw the clock down. Yeah, Starship just going for the tree play. That's crazy. He's like a. At this point, he might as well just build himself a tree house. I don't know what's going on here. But let's see what Royal Enderman's going to do here. Actually, I think Royal Enderman and Frisco Falcons 5 are just exiting their base right now. And where's the tree hugger? Is tree hugger still here? Yeah, tree hugger is right there and just. I don't know what's going on, but he goes for a bridge egg. He's going for ultimate height. They're ending in 30 seconds, according to what I just heard from Coach Greg. They got to make something happen here. I'm at red. I guess they're all just going to go for a straight PvP setup here. Frisco Falcons 5 going at red base currently. Royal Enderman doing the same thing, except he's taking a long way around by using height. What is even going on? Where is Connor currently? Okay, they see each other. Royal Enderman right behind Frisco Falcons 5. He's going for the... Okay. So I think they ran out of time anyways, so we're gonna have to move on to the next segment of our practice. But wow, that would have been a very interesting position if they're able to they're able to go for a 1v1v1 with the extra time. But you know, it it was quite a bit of extra time that would have extended the match, and we are 30 minutes left before our practice is over. But good play all around from everyone. Honestly, I missed out on a lot of key moments, such as the beds being destroyed from both yellow and blue. It's crazy stuff. But hey, good defense all around for especially yellow and blue team. Being able to hold off some engages from even the individual attackers from each side. I think they did a pretty good job trying to account for that. But anyways, let me go ahead and check with Coach Greg real quick and see what the next part of the game is gonna happen. So I'm just gonna pull up some music because you know me, I'm a lover of music, and I will get back to y'all on what's going on. So yeah, stay tuned. Aha. That's a good song. All right, we are back. So I got a little bit of an update on what is going on. They're just restarting the match one more time. Same setup, nothing too different. I think that went a lot better. A lot more action happening, and I believe you guys were able to actually hear the game audio this time. So great. We're just trying to set things up right now, and I think there might have been one player from a different location that joined in accidentally. So we're trying to fix that currently. Let's see what is going on. I see. For some reason I keep doing the spectate command wrong, or I try to do the thing, or I try to do the spectate command, but sometimes it has an autofill feature for the players that are already in the lobby. So normally you're supposed to press tab there for it to complete it, but I keep pressing space, so I got to do the whole thing over again. But I think they're trying to set things up right now. I thought the match would have started by now, but it is still waiting. So you know what I should add for these sort of things? I should just add a I don't know, some sort of meme alert to where once I play it, then all of a sudden like fireworks go off, and some craziness happens. I don't know. I gotta cook a little bit to make sure that if there's downtime like this, like we're just having fun here. We're enjoying, and we're completely we're vibing during the wait. Let's see. Not really much else going on. Let me go ahead and check in one more time. Instead of me switching back to the music, I am simply just gonna. Oh, it looks like Coach Greg is actually gonna come in and do some casting for us, which is great because honestly, he's gonna provide a little bit more higher quality casting than I am. So, let me get him shit up real quick, and then he's gonna cook. I swear, guys, he's gonna cook here. Give me 1 second. All right, Coach Greg.
Yes.
Okay, you sound better.
Cool.
Than me.
I'm getting a call immediately, so sorry.
Oh, it happens. We're it is Scuff City out here. Oh, we love it. I love the fact that immediately as he shows up, he's got to take a call. But these things happen. But anyways, we're gonna get him set up, and while that's happening, you guys are gonna see some rare moments of a some scene changes on the Actually, no, there's no need for that. We're about to jump back in anyways because he is back, I believe.
Yep.
Are you good?
I'm good.
So he's here. He's alive. This is Coach Greg, the man, the myth, the legend, and we're gonna jump over. Are they good to go? Or has
yeah, they're already going.
Oh, you know what? Yikes! Let me get that spectator set up. Man, juggling all of this stuff at once is beautiful.
That's okay. We kind of jumped in on this practice at the last second, so
that's very fair. But anyways, I think we are good in the lobby. Let me get an overview, top down of the map, and then we're just gonna take it straight away with Coach Greg. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here we go. We are in. We're about 3.5 minutes away from PvP. So from what we're playing here is just a for fun game with a bunch of the other locations. I think the teams kind of got dispersed a little bit at the start here. So we have 3 teams in here. So we have the gray team, the yellow team, and I believe the light blue team. And I think only one of our teams is a full 4. And then we have 2 trios playing. And then I think red is made up of 2 players and blue is made up of 1 player. So a little lopsided here, but we're still playing the standard XP League rule set. So you can see here, this is our Navy team on yellow, missing one of their players. Crew is out today, unfortunately, but pretty confident in their ability to do stuff. I think when it comes to the biggest threat to any of our teams, I think it's really going to be the red team with Rampage Force, who's actually a player who actually plays on one of our Rocket League teams, but he plays Minecraft for another location. And he's been a tough cookie to beat throughout the seasons that we've gotten to play against him. Consistently the top in the SR ratings on the XP League server. So certainly someone to look out for. He's very sneaky, very good at taking out teams almost single-handedly. So someone to look out for sure. But we see here we're about 1 minute and 50 seconds away from starting. Looks like for our gray team here, an unfortunate spawn being right next to red. But I believe this is our team with Holden. Yep, that's Axolotl. Sebastian is the W Raptor. And then we've got Jacob on Frisco Falcons 3 today. So one of our trios here coming in to this practice. So I think they're going to get tested pretty early here, probably by Rampage Force if he's looking to say, hey, let me just take out my neighbor real quick. So I'll be curious to see how that goes. Now let's go ahead and check in on the light blue team here. So this is our white team. So this one's going to have Lane, Brady, John, and Bo. So they're our full squad here in this match. I think they're the team with the most players in this game. So exciting to see what they do. It seems like they don't have anyone to their left. I'm not sure if they have anyone to their right either, putting pressure on. They've got yellow, which is our Navy team. So I'm curious to see if there's any early aggression between the two or if they look to try and take out some teams around the map. So looking at it, we've got gray right next to red. We've got light blue right next to yellow. And I think the last team, blue, the solo player, is he even in there? I don't see the blue bed having spawned at all. Let's see where they are. They seem to be AFK. So looks like it's actually just 4 teams in this match. It's going to be R3 versus Rampage Force and Kuro Boss. So hopefully we can come out on top on this. They are a formidable force, those two. Like I said, constantly being on the top rank. But let's check in with them, see if they've gotten any choices for who they're going to go for first. So we see Rampage Force out here leaving his base. Gray is already shooting at him, saying we don't want him nearby. PvP's already started. We've got yellow out on the map here, trying to control the middle. Let's see if a clash happens. I think we've got Rampage Force with the knockback fish as well. A pretty expensive item, but a good item. And we're going to see him drink up some potions here, probably go invis. We're not going to be able to track him much except for those particle effects, and it looks like he is on his way over to the diamonds. He's going to go for light blue, actually, the largest team. Let's see if they are aware. They see potentially that someone's there, but I don't know if they see him exactly. We've got Lane fireballing, and we see Rampage Force already breaking into the base, and he's gotten the light blue bed. He's dropping all the TNT sheep. Let's see if light blue is going to be able to survive. It seems like they're going to be able to survive, but their bed is now gone. And I'm curious if there's going to be a team that's going to want to come and clean them up. But a successful attack by by Rampage Force. Like I said, he's going to be sneaky. We've already got Bo taken out by Ethan on the yellow team. I think Bo might have been rushing during that time, so a really unfortunate time to lose his bed. But the great thing about being dead is he can kind of help his team in the spectator mode, just kind of help and warn them if anything's going on. So it seems like Sebastian has gone down to Kurobas. Kurobas seems to be trying to rush the gray team here. Let's see if they can defend. It seems like Jacob's going to knock them off. They're going to have the rescue platforms ready. So one of the things that you're seeing right now with the red team is they've only got 2 players, right? So luckily the gray team is able to hold them off. But with 2 players, you're actually splitting the resources. As we see Rampage Force come in behind Invis and take out the gray team's bed as well. So now the gray team running out of real estate here, and it seems like one of them is going to get taken down off the rescue platform from Kurobas, and we lose one of our players. It's going to be Jacob going down. Like I said, Rampage Force is extremely sneaky. You have to be careful for him. There's not a lot of tools to deal with Invis and the milk. And we see the red base getting taken out by Holden. That's actually going to be very huge for the yellow team now. The only real team left in the game with the base. As a gray player goes down, it seems like Sebastian is going to go down to Rampage Force here. So now let's see what the red team does. Do they want to continue playing aggressive now that they have no bed, or are they going to be a little bit more passive? We see Kurobas making a break over for blue, taking the free bed kill, and going to take out the blue team with the final kill. Farm some of that SR that we know they love to have. So let's see, will the yellow team be able to hold on? Seems like Rampage Force is going to head out of the gray base. There's one gray player left. I believe that's probably Brady. No, it's actually going to be Holden here, holding up in some base. I'm not sure where he is. He's in someone's base who's got some obsidian. Now let's check in on the yellow team here. We got Frisco Falcons 5, which I believe Connor is on Frisco Falcons 5 today. We see the yellow team saying, hey, we have the agency in the game here. We're the only ones left with base or with a bed. We've got Rampage Force competing over here for middle. And we see our hit squad of Ethan and Wells going out, but Rampage Force kind of wrapping around, seeing like he might go back for his base for the yellow base as the blue team puts pressure on yellow as well. So we'll see if... Okay, it seems like Rampage Force has gone off to the left of the yellow base, but you can never be too sure with Rampage Force. He's a sneaky one. Even if you find him at your base, it's pretty hard to kill him. He likes to take some of those jump boosts and things like that. We're going to see Rampage Force buy a rocket and head right back to base. So now he's going to probably be reunited here with Kuro Boss as they regroup. Diamond armor for Kuro Boss as well. Seems like yellow team back at base, trying to establish where did Rampage Force go. Did he teleport back? We've got a hit squad running over to the green base to clear it out and make sure it's okay. I would say Rampage Force is like the boogeyman for our teams. I'm not going to lie. Consistently, the team that is, whatever team he's on is the team that is the benchmark, the hurdle that everyone has to get over. As we see Frisco Falcons 7 here, I'm not sure who's on Frisco Falcons. I think it might be John on Frisco Falcons. I think Frisco Falcons 8 is John. And I think Lane might be on. No, Lane's on his own. So who's Frisco Falcons 7? Bo already died. So Brady's on Frisco Falcons 7. That's right. Brady's on Frisco Falcons 7. So we've got 3 left on the light blue, 1 on the gray, 2 on the red, and yellow. A full team of 3, and they're the only ones left with a bed. And it seems like gray team has finally gone down. It seems like they finally hunted out the guy who took out their bed, and that is going to be Holden out of the game. But honestly, props to Holden for a great rush. We weren't able to see it on stream, but to take out the red team's base is something very significant. It's put the game at a slower rate. Right now, red is not being as aggressive as you got to see early. I mean, they basically solo rushed different teams for themselves. So definitely some awareness needing to be going on what can happen here as the light blue team and the yellow team trade bow fire here. I'm curious to see what the game plan is for the light blue team since they were the first to actually lose their bed, but they've been able to hold out as gray goes down. And we know that blue was actually just an AFK player. So some free SR for the red team with that. As the time continues to tick down, we're about to be on Emerald 3 here, and I'm not sure what comes next. So 5 minutes until beds are automatically destroyed. That means absolutely nothing for any team except for the yellow team. So we're going to see the playing field get leveled out here. If it makes it to 5 minutes, as the yellow team is looking to put the pressure onto the light blue team. We see, I believe, Ethan throwing a bridge egg here and quickly fireballed off of that as we see Connor take over the bridging duties here. We see a red player in mid. It seems like yellow has called that out. We've got Rampage Force classically drinking up some of his potions here as he's going to go in. He's got full pots, all 3 of them, and I think the yellow team knows he's coming, but they don't know where he is as he's going to go down. He's probably going to drop a bunch of TNT sheep. Those things do a ton of damage, and you don't want to be anywhere near them as 2 yellow players go down. One of them gets knocked off, and Rampage Force is going to be going for the yellow bed. But it seems like they were all able to respawn. Let's see if Rampage Force is able to get out of there as Kurobus follows up as well. I think Rampage Force was able to teleport out. No, he is still there as Kurobus comes in from another angle. They're going to get pinched here. Let's see if any TNT sheep go down. They're going to fight Rampage Force. Rampage Force takes one of our players down to 1 HP as I think Kurobus is chasing them down. Rampage Force with the jump potion is going to be able to come back in, take out Starship. They're going to look to take out Wells as well. And that is going to be almost all she's wrote for the yellow team as we see Connor here, the lone player who's been able to escape over to green. And like I said, Rampage Force and Kurobus, they're our players not to be messed with as Kurobas comes to try and finish the job onto Connor, but I think he's just out-geared here. Connor is going to be out, and that's going to be our second team actually to go down, as the team who lost their bed first is the last team left besides Kurobas. So are they going to be able to do anything against this? I think you're seeing the power of controlling mid here from the red team. They're not afraid. They know their skills that, hey, we're not going to just get knocked off randomly. We're going to control mid, put the pressure on, and not be afraid to go and take out teams. And we saw some great use of the items there with the invis pot, with the jump push, with the speed boost. There's really nothing you can do when you're against that, right? Especially with the milk being drunk as well. No trap is going to get placed. As we see, I believe that's Rampage Force, or is that Kurobas putting the pressure on? It's going to be Kurobas coming after the blue team as one of the blue players drops his TNT sheep as a cover. As we see, Rampage Force actually invis on top of the base there, going after our blue team players. You're going to see Master Lane go down, and I'm not sure where our other two players are. They are hiding out on the walls here. One of them's drinking a potion. No, that's actually Kurobas drinking a potion. Oh, no, both of our players are drinking potions. One of them's drinking a potion. Oh my goodness, what is happening? They're going to kill our own player here with the TNT sheep as Frisco Falcons 7 is almost about to go down. He's able to drop, but Frisco Falcons 8 is just jumping around here. Invis, we see the Iron Golems going after Kurobas here. It's a 2v2 left. We got the Boogeymen versus our two blue players. And no, a misplaced block, and they are going to go down. We're down to Frisco Falcons 8, which I believe is John. He is hanging out in a very vulnerable spot. I'm not sure what items he has here, but it's like Rampage Force and Kurobas are going to teleport back to their base. Beds are about to destroy, but they're all already gone, so no chance of just the random dragons coming in for another 6.5 minutes. Is our light blue player going to be able to hold out? I'm pretty sure we've probably got all of our players trying to help out our light blue player as Rampage Force and Kurobas retake control of the map. Seems like they're going to top themselves off with a couple of these emeralds. Probably going to go full pot, maybe some diamond swords, diamond armor for Rampage Force, as we see our blue player trying to slowly get down and without taking a bunch of damage as Kurobas is coming to finish the job. We got Rampage Force trying to join him. Golden Apple on top for John here. He's got a fireball trying to keep them back. And let's see. Oh, they place a mobile shop. So, yeah, this is about to get real here for our Frisco player. Seems like they are going to buy full pots here. Maybe an Ender Pearl. We got Invis Potion already. I think all of them are going to go down. Ender Pearl over for Kurobas, as I'm not sure where our player went. Where did John go? John is Invis himself as he makes a break for the middle of the map. He's going to try and switch it up here. Good for him. He says, get me out of there. I don't want to be a part of it. Really smart heads-up play by John here. I don't know where he's going to go find a home. Seems like he's just going to hang out at a random diamond gen. I think he had another invis potion as well. Oh, no, he's out of invis now. So looks like the chase is on. We see Kurobas finally finds him. I'm not sure if John is going to be able to survive this one. I think he's going to go down here. Jump boost to get out. He is hanging up at top. Rampage Force following up here, but John has the high ground. They're fireball jumping to get up to him. John falling down. Oh, I think that's going to be all she wrote for John. A great game by Rampage Force and Kurobas. And that's just a preview of what we're up against going into the season to come. Really great players, and they really keep us on our toes. So congratulations to them. But great games, good pressure, and good practice going into the next games, going into next week. Next week is the start of our actual Bedwars regular season, and something that we get to announce is that Bedwars will actually be at North American Finals going into 2026, something we're very excited. Definitely going to see players like Rampage Force and Kurobas there, and hopefully our teams are going to be joining them as well. So tune in next week for our first week of regular season matches.
Okay, and it's me, producer Mike, back at it again. Just about to end the stream with the information that was provided to us by Coach Greg. But anyways, thank you for tuning in for the stream. We had a lot of fun moments, just capturing a lot of some pretty spicy stuff out of these games. I'm really proud of the turnout from overall from our teams. But hey, for parents and for friends of our players, stick around for some of our broadcasts in the future because it's Rampage Force and Kurobos, biggest ops, and we're looking forward to some strong matchups from our teams. But anyways, please support our teams moving forward for the fall split. We are glad to have the fall season restart all over again. And yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. I know the rest of the kids are excited for this. So thank you once again for dropping by the stream. And we are gonna be back on it on Saturday for Fortnite, for some Fortnite stuff. So yeah, thanks again, and we'll see you next time.